Okay. Yeah. Pushing that button too.
Button is depressed. What happened? Why didn't the little thingy slide over today?
I don't know.
You know how when it starts, it usually starts to chat, which, yeah. I mean, that's okay that it didn't. I would prefer to do what it just did, but that's another story. Okie dokie. Let's do this thing. Quiet on the set, boys and girls. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, a Radio Free Britannia, and this is Lunch. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida, here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack again. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with
days in a row.
Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret some news so you don't have to. Because bringing back old news is something that we don't always do, but other people do, and we get to report about it.
I love this shit. I tell you what.
I'm aware that you do.
I tell you what. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Thirsty Thursday right here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. It is May 21st, 2020. We are in lockdown, at least if lockdowns are actually still happening.
What is that?
I don't know. It's something that's supposed to happen the Thursday before release, but I'm not quite sure, actually.
Yeah.
I've heard Chris talk about it recently, but whether or not that he's actually doing that still is,
iffy. No. It's like, yeah. When Chris decided to start patching things in the middle of the month, let's go ahead and change the Unity version right before launch, right before a release day. I mean, it's
aren't we doing that again this month?
Well, he's supposedly trying to get the Unity 2019.3 working on the QA server, but he ended up giving up on that and passing it to one and only to figure out.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So, whether or not we have lockdown for a week so that way internally they can then publish everything to QA and then let us test it. No, that's not going to happen. It hasn't happened for months.
Maybe tomorrow on the live stream. Don't know. But funny enough, they were talking about you in Universe chat before we got on here today.
What? They were?
Yes, they were. Blame it all on Econdas. Econdas started it.
What did he say?
You should be able to see it there. Jack's going to be doing it 2 times in a row. You should prank him and have me move the show an hour. No, we don't do things like that. We are the most reliable train wreck here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar for 5 years plus running. So
yeah, we are definitely the most consistent streamers related to Shroud. We are also we are the longest Shroud streamers that have been around.
I would say so. We've seen many come and go.
Yeah, and it's that come and go, which becomes a little bit emblematic of gaming in general. But yeah, we have been here longer than everybody else. Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about being here longer. Let me get something. We're going to be giving away an obsidian bear, if I can spell bear correctly. Obsidian bear combat pet to get everybody started today. And exclamation, I love free shit. Get in the action. Let's get some shout outs in. Din Huru, dude, love the trailer on your Twitch site. Great work on your trailer. Great to see you streaming Shroud and hanging out with us here in game as well. We do appreciate it. Serenia, how you doing? Draken Naruto. Econdis, of course. Bridge Troll, what's going on, brother? And all the rest of you is getting in here. I see Vulgarin, I see Azazel, I see Torque, Treasure Pile, the Maynard, the Mum Zone. Giving shout outs to everybody I can see at the moment. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Waldo.
Waldo starting it off with the 100 bits. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Don't forget, at any time, there it is, 100 bits. Anytime you want us to stop what we're doing and go do something else, which would be play marbles.
Yeah.
Make that bar go to 500 bits. We'll stop what we're doing. We'll play some marbles. But meanwhile, it is Thirsty Thursday. It should be locked down. We are a week away from release 78. Do we have release notes? Nah, we ain't gonna see those till next week. So,
well, we won't see them until like 5 minutes before launch or before the release launch, and it will be something to where we're all greatly confused about what's going in.
100 bits, and of course, kicking off the first game of marbles, Din Huru with the sub. Thank you for that sub.
Awesome.
And that means Din Huru is gonna get to pick a track. Now, should we give people the option of picking player-made tracks?
Sure. We might as well. I mean, it's no big loss for us. I mean, it just gives them a lot of options.
Maynard with 80 bits, tooting the horn.
You got to make sure and switch over to marbles. Don't forget, like that race button, and then you can click on.
He says 31.
Okay. Portal Purgatory.
Portal Purgatory.
Let's see if everybody gets ejected. Because that's the important thing.
I've seen some things happen in Portal Purgatory. I've seen just some really weird stuff. But anyway.
Okay, let's go ahead and click start in 3, 2, 1. Start. And today I actually clocked out for lunch. I know everybody's going to be completely shocked that I would do such a thing.
Is your phone turned off? Are you rejecting messages? Then you're on call, man.
So I shouldn't have clocked out then?
That's billable hours, man.
I'm aware. It's like, shit.
It's all about the Benjamins.
Well, it's going to be even better whenever I actually go through and do that my salary negotiation with them. I haven't had that conversation other than I'll think about the offer because
so you actually haven't countered yet?
No.
Okay. Your Facebook led me to believe that you had already made a counter and you were waiting to hear back on a counter.
I'm in the process of doing that, but it's finding a good time in order to have that kind of conversation. But I just need to get some ducks in the row, just so that way I can sit there and have as much information as humanly possible in front of me to justify my overpriced salary requirements.
Yes, well, you're qualified to do the job, and if they got you the way they got you, then more likely than not, they were having a hard enough time finding somebody who's qualified. That's the way I see it.
Well, yeah, just because like my job history is so
cynicist
odd, that no one really knows what the hell to do with me.
Ejected, first one out.
And the funny thing is that you have to remember that I wasn't looking for a job; it kind of just fell in my lap.
Yes, I know.
And even though Draken just got ejected, even though people are currently in the lead, since this is Portal Purgatory, you really have to pay attention to where
Mike
the portals are
Oba
going.
Ejected. Yeah, I'm
Because
trying
there's no telling
to.
what's gonna happen.
Dinhuru ejected. Trying to get a look so we can see it all.
Cynicist.
Azazel reborn ejected.
I was ejected. Mom was ejected. Maynard was ejected. NBNN News was ejected. Only 3 players left on my side. I love Portal Purgatory just for watching. What I really should do is just like come back here and just watch everybody go through.
The Maynard chips it, but ejected. Drakenoro ejected. Serenity Amalorian ejected. Only 6 people standing.
You've got 6 still standing?
Yep.
Serenia, bye-bye.
The Mum Zone gets popped in for the win. Congratulations. Still 5
Azazel
of us left on the board.
Ejected. 1 person left. Only 1 person left on my map, and that's Econdis.
Econdis is still in here. Treasure pile ejected. Thradia ejected. NBNN News ejected. Econdis ejected.
Uh-oh.
And yes,
remember, Econdis is like slow and steady wins the race. He's a turtle.
The Mum Zone, the only person standing. So in both of us only had one person make it to the end.
No winner on my side.
No winner on your side. Okay.
The time for the map was met. No winner. I don't have to send any scrolls. And no one has to send me any scrolls either.
CC, what's going on?
And I think everybody heard my phone going off, which is a work message. Woo!
Mum Zone, give me your in-game name so we can send you some scrolls there.
Okay.
Hero, thank you for that fun. That was great. And don't forget, get that bar to 500 or a sub will stop what we're doing. The Loophole. Mr. Loophole.
Yes.
Great name, dude. Great name.
Yes. Loophole. Yeah. Congratulations there. So, do we want to go with old news making its way back into the internet media?
Which is the old news?
Well, the MMORPG article.
Oh, I didn't even look at the dates on that stuff.
Yeah.
Is Caballero's tweet showed up in my feed somewhere, and I was like, okay, well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Even though this is like a 2-week old article, MMORPG covered the bundle for the Lord of the Isle 2 weeks ago for some odd reason.
Yes, which is really, really odd because MMORPG isn't known for
so
its
whoever,
fair and accurate reporting of Shroud the Avatar.
Well, it is one where it's like, this is old news, so I think this was a person that was just assigned to it, and they said, what the fuck? And then they wrote a little blurb about it. Still there. Yeah. But so the comments are pretty damn funny. That's why Caballero actually covered it. Old news making its way back into whatever you want to call it. And
$7,000. They gotta be crazy.
They are, but yeah.
Well, I meant to get to this, so let's just go take a look. How many of those bad boys have actually been sold? We can go take a look at that because I was curious because Caballero, I would assume, would have at least taken a look and put it in there to,
Yeah, so I got to figure out where it's at.
The 1 through 8, there's only 2, so there's 6 that were sold in that lot.
Out of the 9 through 16, 8 still available.
8 still available, 9 through 16. Did they move them?
And then out of the 17 to 24, 1 bundle has sold. So 7 bundles have sold completely. So 7 out of 24.
They've sold 7 of those bad boys. So
in over a year and a half
year
that they've
and
been
a
on
half
sale?
or so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, how many games do you know out there that have sold a single bundle at the stupid numbers that we used in the Kickstarter?
Star Citizen.
Yeah. Star Citizen. Yeah, okay.
Definitely seriously outpaces Shroud for the...
But Star Citizen still hasn't released a game.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that Chris is still going with this, and that's the other Chris, not our Chris Roberts. And
Chris Roberts, yeah.
How in the hell he's getting away with not delivering this game after all these years fully yet?
Have they eclipsed $300 million yet?
They're close. Last I looked,
I know they were. It's like over $200 million invested by players all over the globe.
Indeed.
Yeah. Here, let me check my work email real quick so that way I can make sure that this is all billable.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to bring up the long-awaited, highly touted, just got an email today. It's a day late, I'm guessing, because this all started yesterday. Have you all heard about Amazon's free-to-play Crucible? Anybody out there been waiting on this one? This has finally hit the scenes, and they've been touting this one for the better part of a year that I've been following it, waiting for it. And with the platform being, just free to play right out of the gate, I'm curious to know if anybody's been following it. Has anybody played it yet? And if so, what they think. Again, they're offering several different packages. One package, their top package, lets you skip to level 40, apparently, in the game with all the perks that you can buy. Yes, that's pay to win in my opinion. Level 40 out of the gate. But
Yep.
we're gonna play the trailer. Not play the trailer.
No need to play the trailer. I skipped through it. I mean, we could sit there and talk about, like, if you pay attention to what they're doing with their graphics, if you look at the background, it's a minimal level of textures compared to some of the Shroud graphics. And so everything's going to load a little bit faster, even though they use some of the exact same assets. Because that grass looks awfully familiar.
I don't believe that Amazon is on the Unity engine. I would find
that's
hard.
that's the Lumberjack engine that they're using. But at the same, I don't know if the game was actually developed using Lumberjack. But it is one where, even though it's a different engine, some of those assets, like the trees in that
like
we use
speed
in
trees.
our world,
Yeah,
speed trees is everywhere.
They cross over from platform to platform, is what you're saying?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes. So,
okay.
so those assets are then you also have like different shaders and everything else. Some of those will also get reutilized by different companies, even though you have to reprogram all kinds of stuff. I'm sure List will sit there and say, you are completely wrong about how this stuff works. And that's probably true, because I am not a developer.
That's why we're not coders. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Less item counts and less item counts in Deco. Yes.
Yes. I don't see this being full of lag holes like that, because it looks like, and again, just from first impressions, that if you have a place to store your stuff, it's just going to be like a local bank type thing. This doesn't look like a place where you get to build a base of operations, have your own custom decor and all that stuff. But again, could be wrong. Just right off the bat, it doesn't look like that. It looks like just an all-out PvP or PvE, you versus the machine brawl. So I don't know. Yeah. I may be checking it out. I was doing some GTA 5 last night, just having some fun, because a nice way to go blow off some steam. Go drag somebody out of their car in the game, hop in, turn on the radio, and go drive backwards on the freeway at 90 miles an hour just because you can.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yeah.
And then drive the car right off the freeway, flip it, get out, and walk away, because video games.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there are games where I truly enjoy just, having the, that power, listen, it's everybody versus everybody, Eve. But when you're out there in the open world, listen, it's kill or be killed, and that's the way it is. It's a rat's world out there, and only the tough survive. And when you die, if you weren't smart to put your gold that you just got off that liquor store you just robbed, well, the guy who just killed you can take that gold and walk away, so make sure you deposit your gold via the ATM in the game all the time.
But that's what I love. Your gold to me, I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, I know you will.
For a small fee.
Yeah, but that's the kind of interaction that I enjoy, because it doesn't really hinder you. You die, you respawn, and you either go after him and kill him again yourself, or you move on and you go on what you were doing.
Your life and death has consequences to your character. That's what you're saying. It is what you enjoy in a game.
The only consequence is you losing some gold that you forgot to bank. You don't lose points. You don't get your gear stolen, because your gear is always with you. It's just one of them things. The only thing you can lose is gold.
Hey, you can't lose anything in Shroud.
Well, your mind.
Yeah, that's
Exclamation!
That
I love
is
free shit.
hilarious, Tina.
What's Tina got to say?
It's a glass vibrator urn. And he's
Oh,
posting that in our Discord channel. Remember, our Discord channel is considered to be NSFW. As long as you abide by our one and only rule, which is DBAD, you're more than welcome to join us at discord.me/NBNN or do !Discord in either one of our channels.
Tina,
yeah.
that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Yeah. And Candace wants everybody to know life lesson number 1. Take the dishes out of the sink before peeing in it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Don't know what you're talking about, man.
That's the added flavor, and isn't that the special chef seasoning?
Well, they're not clean, right? So they're dirty. So what does it matter?
I guess he's got to be a little bit more specific there.
Absolutely. Do not clean or pee over
do
the
not
clean
piss in
dishes.
the dirty on the clean dishes. I mean, if they're dirty, what does it matter?
I mean, I have been in bars where, since there was a massive line, people just started peeing in the sink. So, but that was a long time ago.
So when the girls start peeing in the sink, you know it's getting bad. Yep.
But yes, we do have.
How do you get on these topics?
I don't know, man. It's all Candace's fault, man.
It is. It's Tina's fault. It's Tina's
Tina
fault.
and Candace for derailing the train. Yes, but we do have a little video from Chris that will derail the train even more.
Even more.
Yeah. And this video is going to be completely derailed.
We're going to go with the first video.
Yes, the first one at 31:30.
And this is from yesterday. As Chris was on Fazol's stream. If you were here yesterday, we dumped you right into this chat. And this is about a half hour in of Chris and Fazol. And we're talking crafting some of the, we'll let the clip speak for itself. We've actually got 2 clips. So we'll play the one, talk, and then come back to the other one.
Absolutely. That's the way to do it, because facepalm, get your facepalm ready. You might as well just assume the position right now.
Let's go ahead. Bugs, I know that's in here someplace. I don't think that's part of these videos, but we'll get to all this stuff in a minute. Ready to count us in? Let me make sure the audio is properly set.
Yep, let's go ahead and go in 3, 2, 1, play.
If I have 400 durability into one that's got 130, let's just say.
Well, you only get to wield one of them at a time, but yeah, no, I get it. And I'm still, right now, the thing I'm doing with crafting is it is a massive system, and there's a lot of stuff I'm still going through and trying to understand. I'm trying to, I think people know I'm pretty much the bull in the China shop, and I'll jump in and change numbers and not worry too much about breaking stuff. Crafting is a system that the more I dig into it, the more I realize there's a lot of stuff I don't know about it, and I'm trying not to break stuff. Because again, the other challenge I have is trying to not, immediately make everybody's weapon, the stuff they've done up until now, outdated or useless. Mm-hmm. Some of that I think is okay, and I think, honestly, I think some of the merchants out there and crafters out there would probably like some of that to get a reset. So
sure, it's not a bad idea once in a while.
Yeah, because then everybody's like, well, guess what? Everybody's going to immediately want to upgrade, and that's sales and stuff for you.
And it just needs to be across the board, so you don't have to do it with a mage, but you don't have to do it with a fighter or something like that. So as long as it's across the board, I think it would be, a lot of games do this, that every year and a half or so you could kind of raise the bar a little bit, and that's it, and it's fine. It's just something that should happen. I agree.
And honestly, I think that probably with the changes I'm looking at right now, that probably will happen to some extent, but it'll be in a slightly different way. And that, up until now, you've had the buffs, now I'm probably going to add 3 to 4 new things that you can get in each one of the categories, and then add it so you can, depending on skill, you can have either more rerolls, or you can have more choices when the chart comes up that you get, to choose from 4 instead of 3.
Okay, well that would make sense.
Yeah, now, crafting being a much bigger beast than he expected. What did he expect when he got on that, first off? But
well, remember, there's billions of permutations for exactly what can be crafted.
Well, I like the part that he's finally going to get to more than the 3 RNG 3 numbers that
possibly
that comes up and allows for that to be a little bit more specific.
Which is going to take the permutations available to the trillions category.
Yeah, trillions.
Yeah, you've got trillions of possibilities with the crafting. You don't know what you're going to get. The craft will lead you there.
But on the topic of making everybody's equipment or stuff by changing values midstream here, that's actually stimulates the economy, doesn't it? It gives everybody a reason to get rid of their old equipment, upgrade to the new equipment.
Exactly. And it's one where it's like, oh, I'm afraid of taking someone's old craft and making it obsolete now. It's like, wait a second. That hasn't stopped you guys in the past from changing the behaviors of how buffs are applied to weapon crafts. It's like you remember
making alchemists totally
useless?
Yeah. Useless, yeah.
It's like, so the hesitancy there, it's one where it's like, aren't you supposed to be looking at the longevity of the game for making these decisions instead of just and ripping off the Band-Aid?
Rip it, baby. Rip it.
Yeah, rip the Band-Aid off. Go ahead and redesign it. Refactor all of it. Because it needs to happen.
New mats.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exclamation.
Yes.
I love free shit. Gonna be pulling this drawing here in just a couple seconds, so go ahead and make sure you're all in, because you gotta be in it to win it.
Thradia, I need one of those.
Oh,
just because.
What is Thradia sharing?
It's wish purchases. Yeah, I need one of those. Just because. I just want to. Yeah.
That's yeah. I don't even know. What is that attached to?
Who cares? Who cares?
Personally, I would care. What is that attached to?
Don't think about these things. Just go with it, man. Just go with it. But yeah, so when it comes to crafting, it's like there is so much wrong with the way that the crafting system was implemented in the game. It doesn't matter that there's billions of permutations possible. The fundamental structure and logic for the creation of crafting is flawed. And that's where it requires a complete rethink of, okay, this is what it is. And the problem comes from the idea of design by spreadsheet, where it's like, hey, look at all these possibilities. They're endless. Or somewhat endless.
But the same 3 choices come up over and over and over again.
So the math is inherently wrong. It's the same reason that it's like my crafting challenge, which still has never been completed by a developer.
It's never
Hey man, I've issued 2 challenges to the dev team, and neither one of them has been completed. And most people think they're relatively simple challenges.
Yeah, well, if anybody wants to take, most players in our realm have actually finished the game without cheating, so that's...
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and it's one where it's like... challenge number 2 was really for the developers to play their own game, and that would usher in a slew of bug fixes and possibly...
All right, hold on. Let me go ahead now.
Yeah. Real Black Axe. Yeah, they definitely took that challenge. The challenge to not do Jack's challenges.
Yes.
Yeah, they accepted that one quickly.
Well, I mean, Chris made an attempt, but again, once he saw what he was up against, it was...
he gave up.
Yeah,
and
he said,
then he decided to...
I'm going home.
Then he decided to try to patch it to make it appease us, but at the same time, it's like he never addressed the fundamental issues related to crafting.
Now, I gotta give him some kudos for getting in there in this latest round of updates and making the multiple of 12 get a 10-time multiplier on the experience instead of just a 1-time multiplier, but it should still be 12 times. Hello?
Yeah, it's Shroud math, man. Shroud math.
I know.
We're just randomly going to create numbers and hope it sticks.
Picking ourselves a winner. Bridge Troll, congratulations. You are the winner of an obsidian bear pet.
Yes.
And what are we going to do? I guess gold today. I'll do some Kodos tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, save the Kodos for Friday.
Oops.
10,000 gold coins given away at the end of the stream. It'll be about 25 minutes from now. Exclamation. I love free shit.
Woohoo!
Red Dragon, that's what we've heard. Haven't seen much or heard much of anything else on that as this point.
What have we heard?
Will there be a virtual SodaCon?
There is no SodaCon.
There is no SodaCon. It's now known as Festival of the Avatar.
And the answer to that is depends on Winfield.
It depends on the Council of Seven.
Yes.
Yes. We have no clue.
Just like I have nothing to do with SodaCon, I have nothing to do with the Council of Seven.
Yes. But moving right along, we do have another clip by... before we get to that clip, I gotta get to this topic real quick. Create the dungeons.
Wait. Hold on. Create Destard?
Create Destard and Haven for the Dragon Hunters.
Yes.
And this comes from Tirog. Is that a proper pronunciation of this guy? Tirog.
Yeah, there's a vast amount of dragon content in Soda with wyverns, babies, ancients, Pit, Ulfheim Bus, Aether, Clockwork, and all the varying colors. I greatly desire for the Dungeon Dastard to be reborn in Soda. Give the Dragon Hunters a true heaven to visit. At Sanya, think of the amazing things you could design up in a dungeon dedicated to dragons. Ooh.
Absolutely. Now, of course, pay attention to the original post, folks. Pay attention here. He's asking for the dungeon from UO
Ultima.
days, the Dragon
Ultima,
Dungeon, to be recreated. This is his request. And of course, I gotta love the next comments from Majoria because, hello, did you read what he asked for? Are you aware of what
we could always point out that this scene was already created in and was part of a quest to go retrieve some dragon eggs.
Woohoo!
And it was removed before persistence.
Chris B. Carr, what's going on? Thank you, 500 bits.
Yay.
Give us a track number. We're going to derail the train and go play some marbles. But real quick, Majoria goes, how about a whole scene with a name like Dragon's Rage or Dragon View? It could be a whole dying race, and it could be a dungeon. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Did you read the original post? Do you know what Destard is?
No, she didn't.
It kills me that if you don't know what the original post is talking about, please don't comment.
And Red Dragon's like, she didn't even mention fishing. I don't know why. There should be dragon fishing. But yes, it is something that hey, it's a great idea for a scene. It's probably going. What was that scene that was removed from the game a long, way before persistence? Dragon's Rest.
Yeah, it was.
Or is that a player-owned town? It was.
No, Dragon's Rest might be the actual town, but.
Yeah, there was a dragon scene that had fake dragons in it. But the locals thought they were dragons. They I forgot what the mob was.
Chris, give us a track number 1 through 54, random, or you can tell us to go to community maps. We'll do that too these days. Thank you for the 500 bits. Do appreciate it. But I would love to see Destard and Haven put back in as remakes and not yet Dark Blue Monkey. I love the Dungeon Destard, man. I love the Dungeon Destard, and I would love to see something like that redone.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to have to give Chris another 10 seconds to choose a map between 1 and 54, or we're
clicking random.
Yeah, so hurry up, Chris. Choose a number.
He's probably working, so we know.
Yeah, Chris is always working.
He probably was there long enough to make the bits, and then somebody came into the store on him. Chris B. Carr is always streaming.
Yes,
sort of like
always working and always AFK.
All right, we're gonna click random here.
I clicked on our list of all the streams, and he is not sitting at his computer. Or actually, he is sitting at his computer. He's leaning back, so he might be talking with someone or something. So I clicked random.
We've got alienated on this side! Exclamation play. Make sure you type it in again for those of you who went early before we had. And
I need to make sure and join in on your stream before I count us in with 3, 2, 1, start. Don't forget, join in on both streams for your chance to win some scrolls that we crafted. Mine are guaranteed not to fizzle, so you really want to join in on my stream. If Lads will sell you some fizzle insurance if you win on his stream, and he'll send you those scrolls.
Not to be confused with fizzle insurance. It's two different things.
Fizzle insurance. So what does your fizzle insurance do?
If you're not happy with his stream, you get nothing back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But yes, don't forget twitch.tv/Cynesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News, !play to join in. And if you win, we send you scrolls. If either of us win, you're supposed to send me all your scrolls. Yes.
All right, couple seconds left. Last chance for everybody to get in.
Yes.
We've got a bunch of racers, and good luck to everybody. We've got 2 different tracks here. Dark Blue Monkey, did you make it? Yes, he did.
Uh-oh.
He's stuck. Yeah. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. See, whereas we're doing the mountain pass over here, so people get to run into some boulders that are in the middle of the map.
Pass?
Mountain Pass 2. Yeah, Gastard would be great. More dragons. But you got to change the AI. Make them more challenging.
Botox,
you should fear a dragon, even a baby dragon.
Serenia Malorian, ejected.
Already you've got ejections?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Got an ejector board. Got a couple people right there. Look like Dark Blue Monkey just got... Oh, and he comes down and lands back in the track. Congratulations, Dark Blue Monkey.
Yeah. On my side,
that does happen too.
Sagewise has a lead over Crossfire Bug's Eyes and Irish Eyes. So the ladies are right on his ass. He must have a fantastic looking butt. That's why they're right behind him. But yes. Then, or I hope Sagewise was...
who's going to get it?
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Sagewise probably has a fantastic ass. That's all.
We've got them coming in from both sides. Bridge Troll from one side. Red Dragon, ejected. Treasure Pile, ejected. Cynesis coming down. Is he going to make it? Ejected.
Oh, damn. Crossfire, Bug's Eyes in the lead on my side.
Ejected. Mom in for the win. Ejected, ejected.
Crossfire is not a lady. Sweet. Did Soda crash for me?
I don't
yes,
know.
It did. Did I receive any kind of message related to said crash? No, I did not.
Oh, it's okay. Candace is keeping your seat warm for you.
Yeah. Here, let me quickly get back in game.
Mom, myself, like Dark Blue Monkey, and Mike Oba, the only finishers. Everybody else DNF ejected out of alienated here. And
well, Laz somehow took over the lead. Oh wait, never mind. I'm in the lead. Number 2 is Laz, almost near the end. Oh damn! Fucking snowflake. Screwing me up. The snowflake mixing bowl screwed the pooch for me. Okay, so I am back in the lead. Let's see if I can make it through the icicles.
You gonna steal it?
Steal it? There's no stealing. You got to figure out what the rocks are gonna do. As Irish Eyes has a little bit of a lead in these rocks. Everybody.
Go Irish.
Oh, Sagewise sneaks by the rocks. He's like, screw you. I don't see no obstruction here. While everybody else is stuck in the rocks, Sagewise runs by and ends up winning. Congrats, Sagewise.
Congrats.
Yeah, and I'm loading back in the game. Gotta love that crash. That didn't tell me what happened.
Yeah, no
error message whatsoever on my machine.
Yeah, now there was a guy last night. He was complaining, he was whining, he was making threads, going, "I can't get into the game." And apparently, finally, when he loaded up on Steam, it got him right in. But another one of my pet peeves, when you complain that you cannot log in and you do not supply information like what operating system, what processor you're using, how much memory you're using, basically your system specs so that people can help you. Complaining that I'm crashing and I can't get in isn't much help from a community standpoint of people trying to help you.
Nope.
So, of course, he got the standard, have you tried uninstalling it? But he posted a pic of the red exclamation point. Yes, he did. He posted a picture of the crash window.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, he got that far.
Well, he actually described it at first. I'm getting this big red exclamation point, and everybody was like, what big red exclamation point? And actually, it's the little red exclamation point that comes up next to the Shroud Lord British logo that comes up when Unity crashes. That's the screen he was getting, yeah. But, yeah, it was just too funny. Dude, you gotta, help us help you out there.
Yep.
But apparently he got in, so all is good in his world, apparently. And good to see it only took him a little while of doing some research to figure out. Yeah, absolutely, Mom. It's more fun to complain and blame everybody else except, without doing your own troubleshooting. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know anything about complaining, would we?
Yeah,
not us.
We don't ever complain about anything, so
That's
we
right.
have no basis there.
But speaking of complaints, if you don't like it, we don't have much control over it. All I do is put it together, and that's the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar hosted on NBNN.info and brought to us by the good folks at Reba Test, where they'll pay you to test out products. I'll tell you more in a few minutes.
Yep, and don't forget that NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, email Laz, news@nbnn.info, or message Laz in game. And he'll do something with it eventually, and I'll possibly read off your events, depending on whether or not I'm here or and what time your event's at. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You can tune in your in-game or out-of-game ether amplifiers to Weightier Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. Little show called Lunch with us.
Dark Blue Monkey, we don't do anything constructive. We just interpret the news.
Constructive is whether or not you like the criticism or not.
Yes.
If you don't like the criticism, it's not constructive. If you like the criticism, it's constructive.
Mom, good point. The guy who lost 5 million XP did it too. That was another good one. And again, his own fault. He could have just looked through his skills and went, duh, I had skills on, D-to-D. Anyway, back to the calendar.
7 p.m. Weightier Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7. At 10 p.m. on Virtue Radio, Jirakith Rivenson is going to be doing some chaotic country. At 10 p.m. on Weightier Radio Free Britannia, it's going to be the Weckoed Room. And then at 11 p.m., Sarah and Andar are taking over the airwaves on Weightier Radio Free Britannia. And don't forget, they also do an in-game event called Kill Them in Cali.
Kill us in Cali.
Yeah, so you do get money if you go out and you kill them in-game. So
if you can kill them. They're not easy targets by any means. So
they're easy. They're like level 7 guys. I mean, it's like super easy to kill. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
That's right. But don't forget you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack right here. Excuse me. On NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Synesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Checking us on replays on Twitch and on YouTube. You know what to do. Click those buttons. Like, follow, alerts, subscribe, notify. whatever buttons it is in those platforms. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate all of you, no matter how you watch and join us, whether it's live here daily, in replays, on the radio, or through the podcast. There is an actual podcast that's uploaded every day, so if you want to listen while you're out and about in the world, you can do that too. Plenty of ways to support. Bits is our preferred method. We get to keep every penny of those bits, so please cheer in bits. Subscribe with your free Amazon Prime subs. And, of course, you can subscribe without them. We appreciate that as well. Become a patron at patreon.com/NBNN. Links below on both streams where you can donate direct, all sorts of ways. You can come up and toss some gold at us and say, here, great job, love what you're doing. Hate what you're doing. We'll take it either way. So don't forget, we're here every Monday through Friday. The BMC wants you to check out Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter and conveniently located next to the mines that you want to be near. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, including us at 12s and 6s every Monday through Friday. Weekends are killing it now. We got Twisted Sister at 6 p.m. We got the Graceful Bard at 8 p.m. Your Saturday nights full of surprises every weekend around here. Don't forget news, music, and entertainment throughout the day. Tune in while you're out there doing your daily grind. ShroudMusic.com for ABC files. If you want to upload some, you need to download some, go check out ShroudMusic.com today. Reba Tests, where you can get your hands on some free shit. And I'm telling you, there's a little bit of everything out there. Don't forget, click the links on the website, follow it to Reba Test, follow the instructions, and soon you'll be getting refunded for stuff that you use every day. Catfius's Wares, place to go for all your wood goods. Wood goods.
I keep finding my hair all over my desk.
I wonder why. I know it's not yours.
No, it's my hair.
Oh,
it is my hair.
Your beard shedding?
Yeah, a lot.
The Catfius's Wares is one of the many shops located on ShroudMarketplace.com, and he's got all the wood goods that you'll need. Everything from just raw timber to pre-cut boards and more. Don't forget to check his shop out on ShroudMarketplace.com. He's always got something out there for you. And ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go for all your virtual vendables outside of Shroud of the Avatar.
Excuse me. Got a little burp there. ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. You do need to register an account to buy anything. If you want to sell your stuff, register that account first, and then click on vendor registration on the left-hand side. And if you want to start adding those things, then you click on vendor products and create new product and start adding a description, price, pictures, inventory amount. It's all good. Anything and everything Shroud related can be bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace, from accounts to game gold, to coins of the Obsidian, to deco packs, armor, artifacts, pledge rewards. Yeah, you know what? If it can be traded in-game, it's available. Over 180 different players registered as vendors. Each of those vendors responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So, as we say, you know what? List it up for sale on Shroud Marketplace. Put it in a chest or in your bank and forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. And then when it sells, it's like, hey, you know where to go look. Unlike me, who has everything in like 50 different chests. Anything and everything Shroud related. Shroud Marketplace, that includes services, including one of our favorite services, Wolfdom Shop.
Dark Blue Monkey's got a question.
Oh, yeah. If you have just too much shit, can you sell it? As long as it's tradable in game, you can sell it.
That's right. You can sell it. And if you got not enough shit, you can buy it. That's right.
That's correct. So we if you have NMS syndrome, register that account to buy. If you have TMS syndrome, click on vendor registration and start selling it. It's like you can find like the cheesiest writing available from Wolfdom Shop, Mom's Ore Refining Service, because you've got way too much iron ore or ore in general and you need it converted into ingots and you just don't have time because you want to go back to mining more ore. Pay her to be your patron saint of lazy avatars. Or if you need to get married in game or leveling services, there's other people for that. Like that guy over there does a wedding service.
That's right. You want to marry your sheep, you want to marry your duck, want to marry your horse, want to marry your wyvern, want to marry your significant other. That's right. You got a place to go, come and see me because I got everything you need at Lazarus Long's Weddings and More, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. We've even done a wedding in under 5 minutes right here in Owl's Head. It was a golden showers wedding. It was impromptu and it was hilarious as all get out. So you never know what's going to happen.
It wasn't me getting married, though.
It was not. It was neither one of us. I was doing the marrying. So there you go. But anyway, that's right. Don't forget, everything and anything you can think of is available on Shroud Marketplace, and that's the place to go to get all your goodies. So go check it out today. But it's that time of the day where we gotta roll on out of here and wrap it up so Jack can get back to work and I can go ahead and get this show out to the rest of the world.
That's right.
Is that rolling? Finally, there it is. Gotta give thank yous, big thank yous to Crispy Carr, Vulgarin, Waldo, and the Maynard, and Dinhuru for the sub. Thank you all, and of course, all of you folks who are watching. We do appreciate it, and thank you. We're gonna go ahead and close today's giveaway. We're gonna get ready to pick a winner.
Are we gonna raid Resin Blast 420 or Real Millennium Group?
I don't know. Let me do a refresh
Wolverine?
Here. I like the Resin Blast 420. That sounds like a pretty interesting guy. Real Millennium Group.
Let's go ahead and do Resin Blast 420 for everybody, so that way he could be completely flummoxed by 2 raids really quickly. Yeah. Or is he going to be so stoned that he doesn't even realize what happened?
He doesn't even know what's going on.
Yeah. It's like,
All right, but let's go ahead and pick ourselves a winner. And who is our winner? Bridge Troll again.
Congrats, Bridge Troll, with the double win today.
Rigged.
Rigged.
Bridge Troll won both of those giveaways. Congrats to you. And again, stay tuned for Resin Blast 420 right here on Shroud of the Avatar. We'll see you all tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jay.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Right at the end, Discord crashed.